Minister for Agriculture, Senator Mackenzie.
Thank you, Mr President. Thank you, Senator McDonald, for your question. I know you have a deep and abiding passion for the sustainability and profitability of farmers. This side of the parliament has always supported our farmers and our farming communities through good times and through bad, and that's why we're progressing tough new laws through the Criminal Code Amendment Agricultural Protection Bill to protect our farmers from those keyboard warriors who would incite teams of animal activists to trespass on farmland, steal, damage property and incite and intimidate and harass. Farm trespass is an incredibly serious issue in regional Australia. Chaining yourself to conveyor belts in abattoirs is similarly a serious issue in regional Australia. But here we have an opposition, and indeed their partners in crime, the Greens, refusing to back Australian farmers, refusing to stand with the government and stand against animal activists who would seek to intimidate, harass, steal property, destruct. It would seem that they haven't been listening, because if they were out in regional communities, if they were talking to sale yard operators, abattoir operators, farmers and the like, they would know that farmers and at regional communities feel very, very strongly about the right for them, their families, their stock and their workers to feel safe at work. This week is National Farm Safety Week, so this is the time for the Labor Party to stand up, break the nexus between the Greens, who really just want to see us stop farming in this country, and support the bill. When you trespass and steal, you are not a protester. You are not someone to be lauded, as Richard Di Natale did in his comments around the bill. You know, somehow civil disobedience okay if you don't agree with the law. You're not a protester. This is not a badge of honour. You're a criminal and you deserve to be punished with the full force of the law. Those who choose to damage property, to steal, need to be rightly and strongly held to account. These protections and the protections of their privacy are fundamental principles of our society. Activist actions are a risk to farm biosecurity. They risk the introduction of pests and disease to farm operations, reducing our access to markets, costing farmers in our regional communities millions of dollars and thousands of jobs. Activist actions are also a risk to animal welfare, with some incredibly disturbing animal outcomes as a result of farm invasions. Our government is getting on with the job of delivering for the Australian people. We put protecting Australian farmers first, and that is why we're introducing this new broad-ranging legislation as a priority. Protecting Australian farmers is what we do. It's what we've always done. We understand that our nation's wealth is built on the back of regional Australia, our farmers, our fishers and our foresters. We support farmers like the McNamee family, who farm near Milliman in Queensland, whose farm was invaded by around 100 activists. These trespassers refused to leave and harassed and disrupted the hard-working family and their employees. We must send a clear message to animal activists. If you use personal information to incite farm trespass, you will risk jail. You will risk jail up to 5 years. Now, heading out to Dubbo, the Bush Summit, making claims that they're not going to play politics with regional Australia, they're not going to play politics with the fate of our farmers, this is your chance to do the right thing and stand up for them.